Hello and welcome to Jagged Alliance 3. I'm Shadow Coast and welcome to the channel. In this video we are going to focus on operations and how it works. So you can access operations at this home screen. The way we get to this home screen on mouse and keyboard is by clicking M. So I just clicked M to deploy to the region because I might want to run around, I might want to interact with NPCs in a region, and talk to them to gain side missions, turn in missions, things like that. So you can see that here. We can talk to them and, you know, do all that stuff by clicking M. But we're focused on the operations. So let's say you're done with an area and you want to get to the main menu or main map area. You click M and that's where you are. Now the way operations work are you need to have a squad in a sector to be able to run an operation. So you can open that by clicking O or clicking on the operations menu. And then you're going to have a slew of operations. Right now I have militia training in progress with Kalina running it because she has my highest leadership. But you can see all the operations available. So let's run through them real quick. If you have wounded mercs, you can treat their wounds as long as you have a doctor to help do it. Well, you're going to want a doctor to do it. You can scout the area. This is really critical to gaining intel, which will reveal different aspects of enemy holdouts that will give you objectives to complete to make it easier to take down major outposts and enemy forts. Militia training, especially if you have a village or certain areas like a port, I believe, mines. I believe you can train at major areas militia, and basically it'll create units there to help defend it. So when they launch sorays against you, you'll have militia to combat them. You can train your mercs, so this is the best way to have one merc like health raise the health of other mercs or whatever it is. So when you're training your merc here in an operation, the way this works is you can change stats. So you can see all the prioritized stats. So for example, if you're going to train medical and you want to switch to medical, so then it'll list the highest medical people that you have to train your other mercs to raise a certain attribute. This is actually particularly helpful. Raising health and marksmanship are high priorities, so you can not only take more hits but also deal damage. R&R is really critical for active rest and HP restoration. Wounds will also heal quicker, so you can hit a few things here, including exhaustion effects that definitely stack up and prevent you from able to move, from a merc from being able to move. You can also repair items, damage equipment. This really requires a mechanical stat, so make sure that when you click on this, you're picking the highest mechanical stack, right, which is nice. So when you click on these other ones, it's going to prioritize the trait you need. And then you can craft ammo, high explosives, and craft ammo and craft explosives. So I mentioned this before, and I was a little wishy-washy on this. To be able to do operations, you have to have certain skills. So right now in my lineup, I do not have anyone that has decent explosive skills. So if I switch to my other squad, you can still see my explosive stats are just too low. So there is no crafter available. So as you're hiring in your mercs to do operations, you're going to want to look at your statistics. I just click C to open up my character screens, and I can then over here switch between them to see my statistics or stats on the left here. These statistics are more about kills, cost, things like that, travel time, in the history. You can see how they develop. These are what you want to focus on here over at the left. So here we have high mechanical, but as you can see here, no one really breaks 50 for explosives, which I believe is the cutoff for certain operations, including craft and ammo. Now, we're just going to move a squad over here into this area. You can, switch between squads and where they are. We're going to go to this squad, look at operations. You can see here I can only do a subset of operations because this area here is just a regular tile. Over here we have a village, so we have more options that you can see here. So that is how operations work. You are going to want to be running your operations actively. It is important to note certain operations like train militia and other ones do cost money. So make sure you're managing your funds as always, running a mercenary group. Hopefully you found this video helpful. If you did, please drop a thumbs up, and I hope to see you in future videos. Shadow Coast out.